picture yours and mine, but I can't. Every time I hold my hand through the air, I'll be there. Want to test the audio? I'm going to check. Let's see. Oh, yes. That's nice. That's nice. Let's see. Oh, nice and loud. Awesome. I'm going to test the audio. I'm going to check. Let's see. I don't have to try to love you. It comes easy to me. I am so obsessed with that album for Not For Radio. And I had to look up the singer. She's from the band The Marias. She's the main singer, the lead singer. And so I looked her up. She's a Scorpio, according to the internet. She's a Scorpio, November 21st. But also, she's Puerto Rican. I am Puerto Rican. I'm a Scorpio. So it's so cool to find this artist that I never really heard of. I don't think I've ever heard of her. I think I've heard of the band, but never really looked into them. But then to find this album that released like almost 2-3 weeks ago, and then I'm obsessed with it. I'm so obsessed with it. So I hope her album goes well. Like it reaches platinum, it goes diamond, whatever goals, achievements that she wishes to have with that album. I hope it goes in her favor because it's I really like it. It's Melt, Not For Radio. I'm gonna play it right now because why not? Let's see. I think it's such a chill album and it makes me so happy. And a lot of the songs I resonate with, especially like when it comes to, let's see, I bought this sexy deck from Maruk X and let's see. I don't know who's gonna come watch this video. But it has like, it's scandalous. Let's see. It comes out. One card slid. I can't show it. Ooh. It says, come to my house. I'm going to cover her. Come to my house. It says, I don't like to rush things. I like to take my time and savoring your body. What else? Try something different. Let's see. Somebody wants you to come over. And I think I should try. Let's see. Let's see what's. Conception. Knowing that I could get you pregnant turns me on. Okay, so that's I'm gonna have to cover that picture too. But it's basically conception. Come to, it's interesting. It says come to my house, and we know we're not talking about COME, come, you know. So it's like, ooh, this person probably thinks about, like I said, it's like thinking about getting you pregnant. So I would say be careful of that if that's not something you want. Now, if you're in a committed relationship, you're married, and you want to have a family, then perfect. But I don't think you need to go to the house because you already live in the house, so you don't need to come to the house. Unless the house is the body. Come to my house. Anything else? Puddles and puddles. Ooh, we got this card, bad deeds. I have naughty thoughts and I know what to do with them. So this is like this one of the safe cards. But then we also have this one. Quickie sex. I want you right here, right now. I have time for a quickie. Oh, wow. I feel like some of you really need to be careful because if you are engaging like in spontaneous intimacy, there's a likelihood that you can get pregnant because, you know, sometimes when you are spontaneous, you're not really prepared. You know, you don't have the necessary contraception or preventative measures available to prevent that from happening, you know. Puddles and puddles. Stay talking and stares, seeing double. I'm already scared of what losing comes after we dare. Puddles and puddles. Stay walking in circles and talking and stares. I'm already there. So I hope you're all, whenever you happen to watch this video, are having a good night, a good evening. Your weekend is going well. It's going in your favor. And I think I should try. Let's see. Let's see, who are you dealing with? One card already came out. Justice. So some of you may be dealing with an air sign energy or a Libra specifically. Oh, another card came out. Five of Swords. Someone's feeling conflicted about something. Conflicted about some sort of victory or some shocking event. I'm going to put those cards back in, but Five of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Tower came out. So maybe something's going to happen. Like, you. All right. The fact that I mentioned something about taking measures, something probably, oh, wow, that's fucked up. Wow, this is just, it's hitting close. Not to me. It's just, this sounds very familiar. That's all I'm saying. Five of Swords. Someone has some sort of mental conflict, internal conflict, you know, because like you see this person, the Six of Wands, she's successful. She's successful. Something happens unexpectedly, you know? So I'm saying, you know, like, I don't know if somebody has this in their mind where they want to get somebody pregnant or they want to get pregnant. And I think it could possibly have happened or will happen where someone may like kind of, I don't like this because it's unexpected, you know, maybe, okay, this is another scenario. It could be somebody creates a situation where they get pregnant or they get somebody pregnant, right? They try to trap somebody, right? But the other one is maybe somebody wants to get pregnant and maybe it's a concern or fear, something that cannot happen, but then it happens unexpectedly. It's something that could happen unexpectedly. Maybe somebody, you know, maybe it has issues with fertility. And it's funny, the quickie sex card, that's a spontaneous type of activity, you know, like when you have a quickie, it's because you don't have the right amount of time, or it's just the opportunities there and you have to take advantage of it, even if it's for just a short bit of time, right? So that could possibly happen. Someone could get pregnant spontaneously, unexpectedly, and it's possibly something that they were worried about in the past, worried about not having. Maybe they've had issues in the past with fertility. But it seems like there's going to be a shift, a change. When it comes to pregnancy and stuff, you don't want to really think it's about fairness and stuff but it may be an air sign energy or it could just simply be, you know, it's the right time. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so this could be a cause for celebration, a cause for happiness and harmony. Maybe somebody's family is going to be complete in some way. Ooh, okay. I see two children on the card, so someone may get pregnant. And if this is what they want, you know, they may have twins, a boy and a girl. Some of you may be in a same-sex situation. Because in the Ten of Cups, there's 2 feminine figures. So that's interesting. Oh, Hangman, seeing things from a different perspective. Gaining enlightenment about something. With the High Priestess. I feel like somebody's going to be enlightened to this. Somebody's going to, it's like someone intuitively knows that this is going to happen. Maybe they're going to have a dream about this happening. If this, like I said, if this is something you don't want, then, and you may have had a dream that it happens, I suggest that you take every precaution you need to, especially with the current state of affairs when it comes to women's reproductive rights, you know? Okay. You're not the only one in my bed. I promise you. Okay. I probably picked the wrong time to go live. Could have came in, but earlier I did not want to go on. I don't know. Maybe I'm intentionally choosing times that no one would watch. Oh, I saw the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I see the High Priestess right here peeking through. Two of Cups for fairness, justice. And feel you like a swan would. We have the King of Wands coming out. Take my body, promise, bad deeds. Oops, the cards are very slippery. Body, I promise. Above your head. Okay, uh-oh. Oh my god, we saw bad deeds. The card Keep It Dirty came out. I want our juices everywhere. The dirtier, the better, baby. Okay. And then I got the King of Wands. He looked like he's ready to tackle that ass with the line. Pounce on that ass. Okay, let's see. Like he heard me. Anything else? Part of me is a part of you, it's part of me too. Wow, I was gonna keep 30 in the King of Wands. The most deserving. Ooh, oh my gosh. Backdoor socks and spits in my mouth and let me taste you. And gets better with time. In my head, in the beginning, I promise I get better with time. I think there's a King of Wands energy who overthinks when it comes to intimacy. Maybe it's been a while for them, so, or they overthink, because it says in my head in the beginning, I promise I get better with time. So maybe they're maybe a little self-conscious, but like the King of Wands definitely is not someone who's self-conscious. This is someone who, I mean, like you see the line in the background, and that's the Strength card, right? So there may be maybe some insecurities like in the background, like running in the background that kind of interfere with this person, possibly because I don't know. I could think of so many different, not really. I could just think of one specific, but like probably because this person, I cannot imagine a King of Wands not getting it on, you know? Yeah. He's a passion king, you know? So maybe somebody else is in their head about being intimate with a King of Wands. It could be that. Because I it could be like that for us feminines. Be like, oh my gosh, you know, it's been a while since I've done this, and I don't know if I still know how it works. The Emperor card came out, so this is definitely heavy fire sign energy. We got Aries and Leo showing up, so it is definitely masculine energy. I saw the Justice card again. Why do my cards keep falling? And then with the Justice, oh my God. Look at this. We got Justice and the Strength card with the Queen of Swords. Somebody is in their head, and the Queen of Swords is someone who's very pragmatic. She thinks, she analyzes, she reflects. I think this person, the feminine energy, may be trying to employ like this, I don't know, is trying to intellectualize this connection in some way. You know, maybe there's a part of her that wants to show this wild side of her, but it's like, should she? You know, like, is this person okay to, you know? But with Justice, it's like, if we look at it from the intimacy standpoint, you know, sometimes there can be an inequality with satisfaction in those areas. So yeah, it's like this person may be thinking about maybe using their imagination, trying to think of different ways to ensure that whatever time they have with someone, that it's a good time. But also, you don't want to be, you want something that's gonna be for a long time, you know, with Justice here. Yeah, you don't, yeah, look at this. The Three of Swords, you want to avoid that, especially if you're considering being intimate with somebody. Yeah, you know, maybe there was some past heartbreak in the past when it comes the past heartbreak where there was a mistreatment, unfairness. Maybe somebody wants to experience something that they've never experienced before. They want to be floating in the air, in the air. You know, they want to be taken to another land, you know. Take me away to another place. You know that I gotta fuck sunshine. It's funny that the Ten of Cups came out again, and then we had the Justice. So whoever this person is, that there's somebody that's like kind of like, you know, like the spitting, and then the back door, the dirty, you know, it's giving like Christina Aguilera, you know, 2000, 2001. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Almost, you know, yeah, the landed on the. Yeah, this Queen of Wands, it's not a Queen of Wands, it's a Queen of Swords. So she's really thinking about this. She just want to make sure that things are fair and square, that she's not disappointed in that department, especially if it's been a long time for her, but also if this person, that this passionate energy, you know, will be able to satisfy her in some way, or if she'll be able to satisfy them. Okay, that's as far as I want to go with those cards. So we're going to be having the full moon in Taurus, I believe. Yeah, in Taurus on the 5th. Let's see. Let's get out the Moonology cards. I was just testing the waters with those cards because I am not sure. Like, just like those cards are a little scandalous. And, you know, I definitely can't show those cards on YouTube. So I'm thinking about like maybe like having a Patreon or something where I could try doing intimate tarot. I definitely want to get a deck of intimate tarot cards, because those images are graphic. They're so graphic, and I cannot show them here. I just wanted to see how comfortable I was saying some of the things that were on the cards. I could say them outside, off camera. I could definitely say those dirty things off camera, but not on camera, you know? So we're going into the Monology deck. Like I said, there's going to be a full moon on Wednesday, November 5th, right? Let's see what comes out. It's going to be in Taurus. So let's see what messages we get from Monology. Thank you for the like. I hope you're having a good day. Enjoying your weekend so far. I mean, if it's still Saturday for you. Yeah. It's Saturday here in New York. Okay, let's see. First card we have is a time to give rather than take. If you have any questions, if you have a question you'd like me to answer, I wouldn't mind pulling tarot for you. If you're comfortable with that, I don't mind. A time to give rather than take. So this is about extending generosity to other people. You know, maybe you've been getting more than you've been receiving. So it might be a time for you to be generous. It could be a small gesture. And just as long as you're doing so in an authentic way and you're not trying to get something in return, then that should be fine. Let me see. It's a new moon Virgo, right? Oh, new moon is Scorpio. Yeah, we're going to have the new moon. I believe that's going to be on the 15th, around the November 19th, 20th, which is like the tail end of Scorpio season, which is so kind of fucked up, you know? You think about it, I'm like, why can't we have a new moon in the middle? No, it's going to be at the end of Scorpio season. So it says work through your fears. Work through your fears. So there may be certain insecurities, things that are kind of holding you back that might be a really good time to start working on, regardless of your sign, because Scorpio season is about kind of making changes and cutting out what doesn't serve you. And it could be anything. It could be people, places, or things. It could be habits, mindsets, you know? What do your ancestors want you to know? Okay. Okay. Your name is Jay? Okay. I'm just preparing myself, grounding myself so I can answer your question. Jay's ancestors need him this time. Does Jay's ancestors need him this time? Ooh, okay. I got the Seven of Pentacles for you. I feel like you're working on something. If you're working on something, you're being asked to have patience. You know, it's going to take time, especially if it's something that is you want to see like a lot of growth, abundance with. Especially if it's tied to finances and your stability. They're asking for you to be patient and to continue putting in the work. What else? It's probably something that you've been working on for a while. You got the Three of Cups. if you're not having like making time for yourself, making time to see friends, to socialize, you may need to do that. You know, like like some of the another tarot reader likes to say is a watched pot never boils. So you may be doing something that you constantly watching, you're babysitting, and they're kind of like asking for you to step back and let things, you know, let all the work that you put towards it, whatever it is that you're doing, you know, let it. It's like when you plant a seed, it's going to start to grow. First it's a seedling, and then eventually it grows into whatever it's meant to be, right? But it takes time and it requires patience. But in the meantime, you're being asked to make sure that you're enjoying your life, that you're making time to do the things that you enjoy, that bring you happiness. You know, don't keep yourself stuck watching something. I see the Five of Cups here too, at the bottom of the deck. I think that you probably experienced some failures in the past, but those are lessons that you needed to go through. And they might have taught you what you wanted and what you don't want, what you accept and what you don't accept, what brings you happiness and what doesn't. For some reason, I want to say it may have involved other people, maybe friends, people that you thought were close to you. What else does Jay need to know? Got the Sun card. So, like, whatever disappointment you've experienced in the past, brighter days are ahead, you know? But whatever you're working towards, to continue putting in the effort, but don't be hyper focused on the result, you know, because that can take time. You have to be patient with yourself, and also to, like I mentioned before, make sure that you're doing things that bring you happiness. You know, make time for friends, and the friends that you know you can trust, that are supportive of you, who are there for you. Maybe your tribe. Maybe there have been people in the past that you had to let go because they weren't supportive of you, but you do have a core. You may have, I don't know you, so you could have people around you that do want to support you, or, you know, or you already do have them, or there might be people coming in that want to support you with whatever you're working towards. So Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about taking action. You may have made some plans, and it's like you're being called to now start to implement them if you haven't already. Especially if it's going towards something that you've already started, or it's something that you want to start. I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so sorry for your loss. The fact that the Sun card came out, and the Ten of Swords is at the bottom, things could be turning out in your favor. Like whatever ending, things are going to improve. Just remain hopeful and positive, and do everything that you need to do on your end. But don't, you know, make time for yourself. Make sure you make time for yourself. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we get. All right. So I'm going to go back to the reading with Moonology cards. We have a time to give rather than take, work through your fears, and the answers you need are coming with full moon in Gemini. So some of you may have this sign in your chart, or you may be dealing with people with those signs, Virgo, Scorpio, or Gemini. Let me see. I want to read from the book for some reason. I'm being called to read from the book. Okay, time to give rather than take. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make the restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add these into your routines now. However, you've been feeling, if a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to take less time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think about more about what you can do for others. And additional meanings of the card is gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success, and be of service to others, and love and money will follow. And if it applies, the person you're asking about is reliable. So you take the message as it resonates. Now work through your fears. That's new moon in Scorpio. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It's almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of sexier time. If you've been experiencing something of a drought, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. And additional meanings is time to let go of a grudge you're holding, move on from jealousy, stop being obsessive. Could it be you're being paranoid, and make an investment? So, and then the answers you need are coming full moon in Gemini. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. As metaphysician Florence Scovel put it, your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. Additional meanings is don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you, have you noticed? And you need to laugh off the situation and just move on. Certain situations are not worthy of moving on, you know, especially if you're going like through, oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, like when you're going through a custody battle, definitely some things aren't, you can't laugh off, you know, and job applications have good prospects. Wow. Let's see. I don't know what else to do. Let me get some other cards. For some reason, I don't know if that's the right deck. I want to stay away from drama decks. I don't want drama. I don't want to bring drama. I don't want to stress you out, Jay. Let's see, you have Archangel, the Sword of Light Oracle message. I'm a Scorpio, so I'm comfortable being negative. But I don't want to be delivering negative messages, you know. Maybe just stuff to support you. Let's see. This is the Archangel Michael's Sword of Light Oracle. Oh, yeah, no drama. I grew up with drama. I don't need it. I don't need drama. Just like even saying the word, it just makes me uncomfortable. You know, my nervous system is getting triggered. Oh, okay. Regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. So that's number 27. So that may be significant. Regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you. It's like, don't allow the little things, stuff that don't really matter, to distract you from what you need to really focus on. You know, it's so easy to get distracted by social media, all these stupid content, and then everything that's going on in the world too. It's like with the government, and then just everything that's going on. We all have our own little worlds and our own little issues that we need to deal with, and it's easy to get distracted by everything else that's going on outside of us, that we lose track of what really matters. Oh, that card fell. Okay, you're ready for more. Your career is growing, blossoming. Now is the time to make changes you have been contemplating. You're ready for more. That's number 40. 27 and 40. 27 reduces down to 9, 40 to 4. That has to do with stability. And 9 has to do with like being close to completion. Change is coming. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. Number 7. 7 is about spirituality. It's about reflection. Reevaluation. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. So that's number 29. Reduces down to 11. So 11, 4, 9, and 7 may be significant numbers. Let's see. There's a book that goes with each of these cards too. So I can read those messages as well. Regain your focus. Daily life is currently distracting you from primary goals and life purpose, and I am here to remind you of why you are on Earth. If you feel confused as to your life purpose, ask me for signs and messages to help you remember. It is also necessary that you ground yourself and focus on the things that are most important to you at this time. Therefore, I have asked my brother, Archangel Metatron, to help you during this time. So it's like these messages are coming from the angels. So there's a message from Metatron. I'm here to assist you with getting back to your priorities as a soul and as a human incarnate. I am placing my symbol, the Metatron cube, on your forehead to provide intuitive insights into what really matters to you, in case you might be confused and need to ground your understanding. I can also share with you the gift of time shifting. If you feel there simply aren't enough hours to complete a project, just ask me and I will slow down time for you as an individual. Late for an appointment, I could arrange for you to get somewhere faster than should be possible. I can also speed up time for you if you should need that. I am honored to help you in any way I can so you can concentrate on the big picture. It's interesting because I never really read the book, and I'm still learning about angels and stuff. I do believe that we have these beings that protect us. I really do believe that, especially from my personal experience, you know. I think this is all a matter of having faith. It's having faith that things will work out. But it's like you can't allow yourself to be distracted, because that could have, you know, move your energy towards what really matters. And instead of placing it on things people, places, or things that don't matter. It's removing that energy, that the connection, the bond, the you being present in a moment in your own life that requires your attention, that requires your focus. With you're ready for more, you are in a place of personal power in this moment, even if it may not seem like that to you. This is the perfect time for you to make changes in your career or to become self-employed. If you're seeking a promotion or a job somewhere else, this is your high five from me that you're in a position to go for it. If you've been wanting to create your own business, the stars have aligned and you are ready. Plan carefully and wisely. Be strategic in how you go about making this transition. This is the moment that you have been waiting for. Move forward with planning for your big change. And then 29, stay the course. It's funny because then the ready for more card, you're ready for more. The Seven of Pentacles came out for your reading. So let's just continue to plan. And we saw the Three of Wands too came out. So that's, implementing, taking action on any plan you're wanting to implement. It's kind of moving out of your comfort zone. Stay the course. Even awakened spiritual souls who pay close attention to signs can sometimes get confused. When little problems repeatedly seem to get in your way, you might start to wonder if the divine message is that your plan is incorrect and you need to make changes. That is not the case this time. You're not wrong. You're just having a bumpy start. Continue to pay attention to any obstacles to see if minor changes to your plan might help, but stay on course no matter what. If you can, laugh at the slight setbacks so you keep things in perspective. The universe is not trying to tell you to give up. It's just a temporary rough patch. Keep moving forward and know that my sword of light will illuminate the way past any apparent roadblocks. Trust that all will be well. I don't know, when I read the part about apparent roadblocks, it just made me think of Lord Ganesh, the elephant that the Hindu, he's a Hindu, I don't want to say it's a god. I forgot what, because they have names. Oh, I forgot. But Lord Ganesh is the one that kind of redirects you from a path. Like if you're on the wrong path, he will create diversions to kind of divert you or realign you to the path that you're meant to be on. Put you back on track, basically. So it's like stay the course, There may be things that come up, any obstacles that may come up that you may think, like it says in the book, that you think, oh my God, maybe this isn't the right thing for me to do. Maybe I need to give up. I need to quit. But what it's saying is like, no, you have to change your approach. Make some minor tweaks, changes that can possibly make a difference. But in order for you to do that, you have to be focused. Be able to, but you don't want to be hyper focused because I mentioned not being so like babysitting something, but it's like trying little things and seeing if it makes a difference, and if it doesn't, if it's like you're getting the same result, then that change really didn't do much. It's a matter of experimenting in a way. Okay, let me see. I don't know what else to read. Ooh. Oh my God. Let's see. I'm used to like not having anybody on. So I'm like, oh, do you want another question? Do you want me to pull an oracle card specifically for you? We could pull out the angel answer cards. See you. Let's see angel answers. Angel answers. Okay, what's the angel answer message for Jay? What's the angel answer message for Jay? Oh, you saw that card. Oh, 2 cards came out. Okay. The first one is perfect timing. That you might know what that means to you. Perfect timing. But I'm going to show you the other cards because it says no wait. I feel like it's saying that if there's something that you're thinking about doing that right now isn't the right time, wait, that you have to wait for the perfect time. Even though the perfect timing card came out, but perfect timing, no, wait. So I feel like it's saying no, not right now. Take a pause, wait, and then the perfect timing will, like, you will know when is the perfect time for you. You will know. Because it's interesting when I read tarot, the cards could come out a specific way, but I don't read them in the order that they come out. I could read it that way, but intuitively, what it's saying, perfect time, no wait, no wait. I feel like it's saying no wait. Wait for the perfect timing. You will know when that is. And then it says a year from now. So that sounds like, I don't know if I don't like time cards, but if this has to do with something that you're working on your online platform, then you're probably going to see, you might be seeing success within a year. It could be within a year or a year from now. It could be actually a year from now, or it could be within the next year. You know, it's interesting because I was watching another reader and she mentions numerology. And right now we're in the number 9 year, which is the year of the snake. And that's about shedding, removing things that don't serve us. It aligns, especially with this time of the season too, you know, with Scorpio season. And I want to know what 2026 is going to be. Because a year from now, it could be like whatever you want to do that you're considering, like it's saying wait a year from now, or the results, you could see results with something a year from now, significant results. But let me see what the year of 2026 is supposed to be. It's a 1 year, so about one is about the self. 26. Chinese zodiac. Horse. So 2026 is the year of the horse. But 1 year in numerology. A 1 year signifies a fresh start and a new beginning, representing the first year of a 9-year cycle. It is a time for initiating new projects, taking bold steps, and laying the groundwork for future growth, with themes of independence, leadership, and new opportunities. You know, like we always think that like the new year, new me, like, but it's like actually, if you believe in the years, the yearly cycles, like the 9-year cycles, and numerology, if you see any significance with that, or you give that credence, like if you believe in that stuff, I like that stuff. I like it. But it's like if next year is a 1 year, it's like we're starting from scratch. So it's like, yeah, like since it is a 1 year, we're starting from scratch. This is the year, and we're in the tail end of 2025, the snake year, number 9 year. This is where we really need to like declutter shit. We have to declutter things, like things that don't serve us, the people that don't serve us, things that have any value. Don't add any value. You know, just like have a blank slate, as blank a slate as we can. You know, considering us as humans, we have a lot of stuff on our plate, stuff that we have to kind of hold on to, things that we can't release, you know, responsibilities that we can't release. But it's a matter of looking at what you can, you know. If there's anything that you need to kind of cut out, that you can cut out, then this is like a really good time to do it. And I know it's easier said than done, because there's things I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get my stuff together. You know, I hate that new year, new me thing. Because it puts so much pressure. I like to think of like birthdays as our New Year's, you know? Oh, I'm sorry that 2025 has been that way. But, you know, if has there like and this is something you don't have to tell me, but you could look back on this year and what have you learned about yourself? What things do you see aren't serving you, you know? Because like the only thing like we could go through so many different things, but it's like how we move through it, you know, like how do we allow it to knock us down? Do we let it keep us down for too long? Are we learning how to bounce back quickly? You know, I mean, there's sometimes there are things that you just like really need to stay down and just like allow yourself the time, the space to rest and heal, recover, you know? So a year from now, let's see. But in this first year of losing your mom, last let's see what I want to say. I want to be very careful what I say. With what you've learned so far, how has it improved you in some way? And it doesn't have to be like a grand improvement, or what has it enlightened you to about yourself, you know? I'm like someone that like just like really likes to ask those questions, because those are questions I ask myself, you know? Like, cause this year it's been like, I wouldn't say it's been the worst. I think last year was probably not the best year for me. But this year I think is better. You know, I think I'm still learning not to repeat patterns. I'm still learning not to do the same merry-go-round, putting myself through the same thing over and over again. I'm still like learning how to jump off the hamster wheel. Like my ass is like holding onto the wheel, but it's like dragging me in a way. And it's like I'm like holding on with one hand, so eventually I'm just gonna let go. Yeah. And that's good. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's weird because sometimes when we have people like me, for me, the person that I feel like is a support to me is my kid's father, and we're not even together, but you know, he's been the greatest supporter of me. And but like when you lose somebody and then that you feel like, I don't want to say like you're dependent on them, but you rely on them, but then to know that they're not with you anymore, but then you get to see how, like you said, you see how strong you are, you know. And the thing is too is like your mother is with you. You know, that strength that, do you think your mother was strong? Do you consider her a strong woman? Because that might be where you're like really realizing, because we are an extension of our parents, you know, the good and the bad, you know. So if your mother was a strong woman, then she raised a strong woman, you know. But I don't know you. I think my mother's still alive. Her birthday's tomorrow, actually. It's part of you, it's part of me too. Five of Swords came out. Oh, that's probably me right now. I'm the Five of Swords right now. Oh. Oh. I need to be a better daughter. It's that me and my mother, we have a interesting relationship, you know. We have a sordid past. But I love her. It's funny, we talking about mothers. Look at the Empress here showing up. Yeah, I need to be a better daughter. You know, it's funny because I'm listening to a song right now, and she's saying a part of you is a part of, wait, part of me is a part of you, it's part of me too. And we're talking about our mothers right now. Looking at things from a different perspective. Yeah. That's so interesting. Like, do you see signs and synchronicities? Do you have like angel numbers that you see a lot of? Here, the Queen of Cups showing up. And me and my mother were Scorpios, so they say this is our card. I feel like I resonate more with the Queen of Swords sometimes because I overthink. Oh wow, that's, you know what's interesting? Before you came on, the Justice card kept showing up. The Justice card kept showing up. And that's Libra's major arcana. So your card will be the Queen of Swords. But that's so funny, the Libra card, the Justice card kept showing up. I was doing a reading with you know, in Vedic astrology, I'm a Libra, and in tropical astrology, I'm a Scorpio. So I have 4 Scorpio placements in tropical. So if I went by sidereal or Vedic astrology, I will be a Libra. So I'm like, sometimes when I get in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like my Libra, I think I only have 1 air sign placement in my, no, actually 2. I have 1 air sign and it's Libra. And I forgot which one it was. I think it was in Saturn, which is the planet of karma. I think overthinking sometimes is underrated. You know, sometimes you know, I think that the people who overthink, we make up for people who underthink, you know? Because there's so many underthinkers in this world. I guess that's where the balance comes in, you know? Where they're lacking in thought is where we're abundant in. Oh, what state are you in the United States? Yeah, oh yeah. And we played it in reverse too. We play those situations in reverse. But you know, there's some people that I noticed that I don't know, like I feel like some people who do overthink, they're very like I think they even overthink what they're gonna say. You know, like they it's like scripted in a way. I haven't reached that level of overthinking. Oh, California. How is the weather over there? Over here it's like it's fall. So the weather is like it's kind of cool. Let me see what the weather is in New York, because I'm in New York. Also, that means it's 7:40 over there, right? Because we're 3 hours ahead of you, right? Right now it's 48 in New York. Oh, wow. Uh-huh. Bye. I've never been to California. That's somewhere I would like to go. I know it's like cheesy. I kind of want to see Marilyn Monroe's star. I love Marilyn Monroe. Oh, that's 60s, but 60s in Long Beach. So Long Beach is, well, you're near a beach, obviously. So it was, I can imagine 64 is cold by Californian standards, right? Am I wrong? Because, yeah. I wonder how long a flight is. I heard it's like a 7-hour flight to get to California. Yeah, because I've heard people talk about Florida, that when it's in the 60s and stuff, they're like, oh, I had to get out like a winter coat or something. And I'm like, is it that bad for them? But I'm like, yeah, they're not used to that. You're used to warmer temperatures. What's the coldest it gets in California? Because I know in New York, one time it was in the single digits. 7 hours, yeah. Whew. That's like how long it takes to go to Amsterdam from from New York. I actually, like when I went to London, the flight was like the flight was supposed to be 7 hours, and we ended up getting to New York in 6 hours. And the same thing with Amsterdam. We were like ahead of schedule. Yeah, I don't know, like 50s. That to me, I think if I go to California and that's the lowest, I'll be happy. You know, I like the cold, but more than heat. I like cold more than heat, but I think it has to do with the fact that I'm a fall baby. Yeah, when it's like 4 degrees, oh my gosh. And I remember that day I was supposed to go get my hair done. And I went to cancel. And then she's like, oh, since you're canceling, there's a fee. And I'm like, you didn't tell me about this fee? Now you're telling me about this fee? I'm like, I'm not paying the cancellation fee. You're supposed to tell me that before we set a date, before we set a time. And I was like, I'm not sending no. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Excuse my language if cursing bothers you. I was like, forget it. I don't care. I'm just gonna put Vaseline on my face and I'm just gonna take the train downtown and then that's it. And I got my hair done. You love the heat? Yeah, because the Midwest is, I don't know, it's colder. I think it's because of the plains that there's more open land, more. Because I know Ohio is its own state. Minnesota is its own state, but I know Minnesota can get really cold, and they have a lot of snow. But I think it's because of the lakes. They're near the lakes, the 5 lakes, the Great Lakes. Geography is not my thing. Let's see what I'm gonna do next. In the summer, we had heat waves. I know it could get hot in California. I know you could reach triple digits. But I'm dying when it's like 90 something degrees and then it's humid. Oh my gosh. And I have curly hair too. It's like, it's a battle. It's like, why did I even bother doing my hair? You know? Yeah, I'll put these away. You're welcome, Jay. I hope you have a good rest of your evening and you enjoy your time with your twins. Take care. And thank you for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope everything goes in your favor. In this moment I wait, in this moment I want more. When you're close, right? This moment I wait, I want more. I'll be all yours. With me, with me. I'm gonna put these cards away. Let's get the Revealing the Truth Oracle deck. Let's see what messages we get with this deck. You'll see Ooh. Okay, let's see. Messages need to come out. What messages need to come out for whoever's watching, or whoever may watch this replay? What messages do they need to know at this time? What messages does the collective need to know at this time? What messages does the collective need to know at this time? Oh, wow. Okay. Those cards flipped, and I guess that's just the reading. So the cards that we have are Snake, Live Fertility, Poison, Collection, Unique Antique Sample, and Torment, Anxiety, Bondage, Depression, and Troubled. I don't know. For me, snakes, I know how I mention this a lot in my readings, that I look at both aspects of something. I like to look at the bad and the good, because I try to be as balanced in my readings to make sure I hit all the points, or as many points as I can get, just so that whoever receives a message, they receive a message that may resonate with them, or may resonate with someone in their energy, right? So, hello, how are you? What's next for you professionally? Okay, so let's see. Your name. It's about this time. Fly. Oh, I did see the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I saw it again. Okay. Okay. This time. This time, Spirit, just guides. What is up next for? I'm doing good, thank you. Let's see what message we can get for you. What message do you want to know? That brings me back to you. Okay. I'll see the Three of Pentacles. I mentioned the Three of Pentacles and it came out. You also got the Five of Cups. Okay. So, what's next? What's coming professionally from you? What's coming professionally? Got a Page of Pentacles. Let me start off by saying that you may have... I see the Five of Cups coming out. So maybe there was some disappointment in past work situations. Anywhere where there was partnerships or collaborations, you may have faced some sort of disappointments. But it seems like with the Page of Pentacles, there may be an offer being presented to you that may be coming towards you. What is this? This is more tied to the past. This one needs to know about the Pentacles. No. Two more. The shuffling helps me, just so you know, the shuffling helps me with tapping in. It's not only the cards, but like with the messages I get because of the cards, amongst other things. So whatever offer you're going to get, it's going to be one that really makes you happy. It's going to be something that where you're going to feel like you're being recognized. that you're going to be seen. If it has anything to do with a talent that you have, it's going to put you in the forefront, you know, where you're going to be seen. I don't know why I want to say revered. I don't know why that word wants to come out, but it's like whatever you're doing or you're heading into, it's going to put you in this position where you're going to be in front of people. And it's like you're on stage. You're going to be, I don't know if it's presentations or if like you do anything with speaking, you know, public speaking, motivational speaking, anything like that. But you're going to be recognized. You're going to be, I want to say valued too. Because the Six of Wands has to do with, let me turn this music off. It's distracting me. Because I want to sing and read at the same time. Okay, so the Six of Wands is about success, victory. So if you're like, if you're in a competitive field, there's something that you have that's going to give you an edge. That's going to make you stand out amongst the crowd. The Four of Swords came out, and that has to do with healing, recovery. It has to do with healing and recovery. So I don't know if you've had some sort of disappointment, or maybe I know sometimes you could go through stuff at work that can disappoint us, because I see the heart there, and it's like you're, you know, it probably really, I don't know what you've gone through, but it's something that probably you took it to heart. Something happened in the past work situation where you really took it to heart. And that's probably, it could have been something that kind of forced you to want to do better, to probably change something, to improve something that kind of gives you an edge now. I don't know if that makes sense to you. This is what I'm getting. But it's like whatever offer that may be coming towards you, it's one that is, you're going to be happy to receive. You know, you're going to feel really good about it. Another thing that came to mind is that you might be receiving a lot of offers. There are going to be a lot of people vying for your attention. You may have a lot of skills. A lot of skills that make you stand out. A lot of experience. But what's coming up? We know it's something new, a new offer. I see the Page of Cups, but all right, I saw the Page of Cups and then I saw the Eight of Cups. So maybe you had to leave something in the past, but whatever you're leaving, you're going to go towards something better. You're going to be going towards something better. Whatever hard work you've already put into something, you're going to see the results. And then whatever this offer is, it's going to be proof of that for you. I hope that makes sense to you. I want to get angel answers for you. Oh, you're welcome. Would you like an angel answer card? Or was that enough for you? Enough confirmation for you? Okay. At the bottom of the deck was remain positive. I just took it out of the box. I use these for another viewer, but then I shuffled them before I put them in the box. Let's see, what messages do I need to know this time? That card fell out. It's a yes. So if you had a question, a yes or no question, it's a yes for you. If you believe in angels, ask your angels, but it could be ask your guides. Also trust your higher self. If there's something that you're being guided to do, you should trust that. Anything else? Anything else for today? Your name is interesting. Is that your real name? Because for some reason I'm thinking about Portuguese, Portugal, Brazil. I don't know, that came to my mind. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know. Oh, wow. Okay, because your name is interesting. I've heard that name on Instagram. There's this creator, and his name was first letter J. The first letter is J, but then he said what his name was, and that he said he was Brazilian. But then I know in Brazil they speak Portuguese. They speak Portuguese, not Portugal. Okay, another card, peaceful resolution. So if you're having some sort of conflict, there's going to be a resolution that will be a peaceful one. One where if there was drama, everything is going to be resolved. And we have helpful people at the bottom of the deck. So if you need help, you know who to reach out to. You know the people that you can trust that can support you. You already know who those people are. And you already know who to avoid too. Because if there was something in the past that went wrong, and those people are still in your orbit, then you know to avoid them if they cause some sort of disappointment. They were involved in any disappointments you experienced. Another card flipped. If there's something that you need to release, maybe that's something you need to consider doing. Let go. And also, like with the let go card, it's also about having faith that things will work out. You know, sometimes we have these goals or dreams that we really want to hold on to, and we try to control the situation. We try to steer it and the way that we want it to go. But sometimes that could get in the way. So you may be being asked to get out of your own way too. So if you are like having limiting beliefs or thoughts, that's something you need to release. Or it's also just have faith that things are going to work out, that there will be a peaceful resolution, and that you will get what you're meant to receive. I hope that was helpful. Oh, and then the bottom of the deck is the situation will improve. That aligns with the peaceful resolution. I hope that was helpful. You're very welcome. And thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your time and energy. I'm going to end the reading there. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everybody who came by and asked for me to help them by answering their questions. I really appreciate you trusting in me in that way to see if I can provide you guidance and answers that you need to know at this time. I hope everyone has a great evening or day or afternoon ahead. Sending you lots of love. Bye.